There's some coming up here, you know.
Okay.
There's many of you may have seen. There's a really important one to me, coming up here. So this is one more with Sebi, and then we did one more where we had a really stupid, goofy face. The last
Sebi,
one,
I met Sebi. Sebi's cool dude.
One of the things that honestly, cool. Like, I was I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was really nervous about this. Okay.
I was kind of nervous. I was nervous in general, man.
Drama in the last
same dude. Just going to the con, just because you never know who you're gonna run into. And I think one of the toughest things about like being like a little bit of a recognizable person is that like people recognize you, and then you don't know who they are, or you don't recognize them, and then you feel really bad about it. So it's like kind of an awkward situation when that happens.
That you want is to be in person somewhere and to feel uncomfortable or like unsafe or just tension. And
okay, see, that's
definitely, true. You know, one person.
See, that's true, man. Because like, and I know you
Thanks,
guys
V.
love drama. Okay, I know you guys love drama. All right. Puwazing. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What do you mean puwazing? So I know you guys love drama, okay?
Puwazing.
I feel like, and I mentioned this earlier, that sometimes people forget that there's a person on the other side of the screen. You know what I'm saying? My first fan fest, dude, I didn't get there by myself. I got there from friends. Like, and I'll also never forget, Frosty put up a fucking donation goal on his stream to get me to FanFest.
Wow.
That's how broke I was. Okay?
Wow.
I don't like, dude, I don't forget when people are kind to me. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't.
Very relatable. It's kind of crazy to think about if that didn't happen. And it's just like this whole situation, you know? Like, what are the chances of some of these things occurring that lead to other events in our lives, right? Like, so for instance, I was not supposed to be at this after party. Wave and I were not supposed to be here. And by that, I mean, we didn't buy tickets. We didn't have tickets. And they were like running out. So I hit up Swage, who was on to DJ that night. Wave hit up Potate. And then one of Lamatod's mods, Bill Nixie, also hit up Claire AI. And then they literally comped us tickets for free to get in to this fucking thing that everyone else was in. And that's where I ran into Xeems. It's just like wild to me that, I don't know, sometimes just like random acts of like kindness and that like additional effort. But I didn't even know Belle Nixie. We met her at at the con, and she was just so nice. And like, she even came over to me. I just want to say this real quick. She even came over to me, and because, you know, she knew about like all the drama and everything that's happened, and just literally just to check in with me and be like, hey, you know, I know, you know, everything that's been going on. Like, are you doing okay? Like, is everything good? And that's just like, dude, I just like what an I don't know, just an unpredictable just act of like compassion and kindness that just like really set in motion a very enjoyable con experience. Like getting to hang out with her and Todd's wife, who's phenomenal, and like meeting Sebi and the Thunder Bunnies and everyone else that we met as a result of it. Is just like, just the way things work out is it's hard to explain.
That's us.
This is like, I'm gonna be honest, man. This is like one of the most important, meaningful moments of all of FanFest for me.
Okay, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
And I, like I said, I was almost dreading this.
He didn't tell me that in person.
And he came in the after party, which when you think about it this way,
the after party
we
was
wouldn't
sick.
have got tickets into that after party. I wouldn't even have been here if Belle Nixie and Wave and others hadn't gone out of their way to get us tickets to this place.
Okay, so he just said he wouldn't have been there because of those people, because of Belle Nixie and Wave. I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been there without Swage and without Zerv.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I was literally with both of those people. I literally came in the door behind Zervirus and Jesse Cox. Like, I took a picture with them. What? Shut the fuck up. What? Okay, that's fucking crazy. That is fucking... This is fates aligning, chat. This is what I'm telling you.
So Zerv got the VIP section, and then Swage also got me like VIP tickets, okay?
Dope.
So Pyro just said that he wouldn't have even got there without his friends. I wouldn't have got there without mine. So this like meetup was actually a joint effort between people that didn't even know. Okay? What do you mean my mic's muted?
Yo, that is fucking crazy.
Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. You're not even fucking subbed. You're not even subbed. What?
Yo, that's what people think I do. That's what people think I genuinely feel. I know he's joking, but that's what people really think of me. No.
What's your chat history?
You're not even subbed.
9% of hair.
I'm just going to say something, chat. You're not subbed. You don't support the streamer. You should just leave. No. Listen, from the side profile is not that different. I'm just saying. Someone grilled me in the comment section because the fucking thumbnail for the 7.0 reaction is me to the side. You could fucking see my nose just like sticking out real far. They're like, damn, your editor did you dirty in the thumbnail. I was like, bro, I made the thumbnail. Is that his boom?
Me that my mic is muted when it's not.
Is that his boom arm? Dude, what the fuck? That is the perfect amount of scuff, dude. That's so good. God damn it. Damn. I need some scuffness. That's hilarious. Everyone has like something scuffed to their stream. I need some. It's me. That's the trick, chat. All the production, everything's real good for the most part, but then there's me. So
okay. Anyway. So I also wouldn't have got there without people that I knew.
that's crazy.
We wouldn't have even been here.
Yeah.
And so the opportunity to meet was not one that was planned. It was completely circumstantial.
Okay. I had no plans to meet with Pyro or Sphia. Okay. Now,
Damn.
I didn't go with the mentality that, I'm going to avoid him. Absolutely not.
Right.
I wasn't going to go out of my way to meet them.
Right.
That's the thing.
That was my mentality as well. Like if I run into them, I run into them. I'm not going to be confrontational, but I'm not going to like run out of the room. You know what I mean? I'm, if we're at a party, I still want to be at a party and have a good time, right? And I don't want to fuck with anybody else's time at all. So that was pretty much my mentality.
Like, I wasn't going to try to find them. I wasn't going to try to, because honestly, I didn't know, like, there's a couple things. One, I did not know that they wanted to actually talk to me. And two, I didn't want to put other people in a weird situation, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to put other people in like an awkward situation or anything like that. Okay?
Zeal. Yeah.
And, I noticed him over there, and I'm standing there, talking to people, having drinks, having a good time, and he's just right over there, and people are coming up and saying hello to him and to other people and to me.
It was crazy, man.
It was.
It was a really good after party.
Yeah.
And he gets freed up, and I look at him. I say, all right. He gives someone a handshake. I look at him. I said, all right. I said, Xenosis, do I get one of those?
Dude, I remember when he said it, and I was like, look at this guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy. Yeah.
He's like, all right. And I give him a handshake, and I reach out and give each other a handshake, and, leans in, and it doesn't really matter all the specifics of what was said. I think that it's important that
Okay. Hold on.
that is for the both of us.
Shit, dude.
No, but I
Let's say,
extrapolate
dude, 'cause I think I
anyway.
spilled the beans, man.
It's funny because I extrapolate anyway, so I don't even know why I said that, because I end up saying most of what was said anyway, so.
Give each other a handshake.
I think I said it to cover my ass from fucking up, from misquoting, frankly.
And, you know, leans in and doesn't really matter all the specifics of what was said.
What I said. I didn't know it was supposed to be a
No,
secret,
no,
dude.
it's not. It's not. It's not.
I didn't know.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
But like when we were talking about it the other day, dude, I told you guys almost everything. Well,
And that's
I'm pretty
fine.
Sure,
That's
everything.
fine.
Yeah, that I could remember saying.
He can relate to like the same struggle in that, like, realistically, the way that I have to be, like, the way that I overcome it, which is my anger, is like I have to find a way to direct that and channel it.
I told
And
him.
so
I told him. I told him what I do. Okay.
Yep.
I told him what I do. Now this doesn't work for everybody, man, because everybody handles their shit differently, man. But for me, I exercise. So it's like so cringe, dude, what goes on in my head sometimes. But I think about it and I get so fucking mad, man. Sometimes, dude, I'm just like, I can't believe this motherfucker, this ignorant piece of shit. They have no fucking idea what they're talking about. They think that their little tiny voice is so fucking important.
Dude, Xeems is okay, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like blow smoke too hard right now, but like he's kind of being my spirit animal right now with what he's saying.
Fuck them. So then it helps me. It gives me motivation.
Yep.
Okay. And then like
can relate
I
to that
press
so
or I
hard.
pull or whatever, and then by the end of the lift,
But for me, I'm like sitting there and I don't do anything with it, right? I think about those things and then I just like, that's it. You know, I have to do something. Calming day and night.
anyway, so
The best part of my workout regimen is calming day and night.
like, you know, we were just talking about it, man, and I said, look, man, you know,
Right.
all jokes aside, you know, you got people that support you, you know, and people genuinely like, you know, your videos, and that's good. But dude, that fucking anger, man, you gotta, like I told him, I said, man, I don't know what you need to do, man, but and obviously you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to me, man. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you
That's what he
gotta
said.
find a way to channel that shit, man.
Yep.
Okay?
It's pretty much word for
You
word.
gotta find a way to channel it. Because as a content creator, like your face, how you act, people are gonna be examining that shit with a microscope. You know what I mean? And there's people out there that want to see you fail. There's people out there that want to cancel you. There's people out there that want to get rid of you because they're jealous and because they're salty, you know, and because of petty, stupid reasons like that they feel that they deserve what you have and shit like that. And these people, they don't have lives. They're worthless. They're literally a waste of a life. Like, you only get one life, and that's how you choose to live your life, is to hate on someone else that you're jealous of. Like, instead of doing that, why don't you make something of yourself? Why don't you do something that you're proud of? It never made sense to me why someone could hate someone else so much that their entire life is about that person.
It's like if you put that much effort and energy into doing something creative and unique and something that's important to you that comes from your heart, then like people don't realize that like you can actually find success if you would just do that. Like, what do you think people like? You think I fucking made my first YouTube video, my first Warlock guide, my first RuneScape fucking kill zombies video because I was gonna make a career out of it and get famous and make a bunch of money? Fucking no. No. I made them because I thought making little tutorial videos were fun. And that was pretty much the reason. And that's exactly what I did going into World of Warcraft. I made World of Warcraft tutorials and guides, and it ended up working. Like, it just happens. Like, people just need to realize that it's just like where you've put, I guess in my case, like the negative energy is what I have to do something with, right? Like, in this case, it's like positive, and it's the ability to take and make it a positive thing and like use it to drive yourself and achieve your own thing instead of, you know, hating someone who's already done it, like what Xeems is saying right here. But you know, for me, it's almost like opposite in a sense also of like I have to take my anger, which is not a positive aspect typically, either find a way to make it a positive thing, or I need to figure out how to control it, right? So like, I don't know. I don't know. It's all a personal journey. And like, I don't know. That's why I didn't delete all my World of Warcraft videos, because they matter. Like they're important to me. Being able to go back and look at where I came from and all that and see that journey is important to me. And I look at some decisions and styling, maybe thumbnail stylings and shit from back in the day or certain things, and I'm just like, gross, dude, why would you do that? Why would you? There's things I said or whatever, and it's just, I don't know. It's about building. You just don't do it. You just don't do it in like a month or a day or a week or a month or even a year. Like it takes time. Like neither of us got to where we are, you know, from just fucking sitting around, dicking around, you know, like he went through some hard shit. I went through some hard shit, probably completely different things. But like, I mean, we have both, at least in some sense, found a way to redirect things in our lives to find ourselves in this position. So like, I just have more work to keep doing in that regard, because what I've done is I've got there and then I ruined it. And then I, you know, like that's the hardest pill for me to swallow. And the unfortunate truth, and something that I think I came to like accept, frankly, through playing Final Fantasy 16, because I thought Clive's journey of like coming to grips with what he, you know, did was relatable. And it's just like, you just have to like realize that, I mean, the damage that's been done to my channel is from me. And you know, it was my actions that gave people the ability to even say anything about it in the first place. So like, it's really not anyone else's fault. And so, yeah, you gotta like, I don't know, you gotta take responsibility and recognize how you've built and also how you've destroyed things, and decide whether or not you want to keep fucking knocking down walls or whether or not you want to, you know, like try to build something. And so, I don't know. What he's saying here about people trying to tear other people down, I think that there's someone that's probably a little bit directed at, but I definitely can relate.
Like you're not even living. You're existing to hate on someone else. It just doesn't make sense to me, man. That's not living. Like people that choose to live that way, it's just a waste of a life. Like it's just a waste.
And I'm going to be honest, like for a little bit, when he was first making videos on me, I kind of felt like almost like I had literally developed like a fucking arch nemesis. Like what the fuck was going on? You know, I'd never had that happen before from any other creator ever. And it definitely was like a situation where I was like kind of finding myself like, wait a second, like you might have punched the wrong person this time. Like, you know, and now it's time to, like I said before, now it's time to pay the piper. Like, and like I said, I've lost a lot of subscribers on YouTube. I've lost over 15,000 subs on YouTube. I've lost over 10,000 on Twitch. And like I said, that's just it's that's the learning experience, you know. It's like it's from that result where I've never gone backwards before, you know. It's never happened to me. Like in regards to my YouTube channel. Like I had lost, you know, some subs here or there before from little things, but I've never gone thousands backwards before. And that was just like, I mean, that was a pretty humbling experience. To just kind of see like, oof, like you really fucked up. You really fucked up this time. And yeah, that's a tough one, but that's why I'm like, I also don't want to let that like defeat what the YouTube channel exists for, right? And like that's why I'm trying to put out as many videos as I can right now. Like there's been fucking 10 new videos in the last 7 days, and there's a lot of content going there. And I just want to put out good stuff and like just try to remain positive and make the channel and the content about that, because I just think that you can, like, you know, I think when it comes to a lot of my issues, like the horse has been dead on the ground for a while now, you know, no reason to keep beating it. It's time to kind of like look forward and try to show, not just say, but show, you know, how things can be different and how they already are different in many ways. Yeah, I feel good that I'm able to reflect on it all, because I think that 6 months ago I wouldn't have been able to. I think even yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And so as a content creator, you just have to protect yourself. You know what I mean?
And lashing out at that is not a way to protect yourself. And I think like I got it in my head for some reason that like I could just like lash out at this chatter or that chatter, and I didn't realize, I think, the overall effect that it was having on the stream and how it made me seem when people would come to stream, you know. And I think that's why I got a lot of comments from people like, it seems like every time I come to the stream you're arguing with someone in chat. And even if that may not be the case, if it's happening consistently enough that it's like a recognizable pattern, then like, you know, I think that definitely would drive some people away.
Meeting Pyro, talking with Pyro, it was cool. It was cool. Okay? But look, man, you know, it doesn't excuse the stupid shit that was said, that was done.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I mean this. Like, moments like these, streams like these, videos like these, this is good. This is awesome. But it's like, you know, you get that like urge, right? You know, when something happens, when something bad happens, and it's really, really hard to handle like tough situations. You know, we've all been in a tough situation, and it's hard to handle it, you know. And it's easy to do and say dumb shit, but you know, obviously he's had some freakouts or whatever, you know, on stream or whatever, and it's like, man, look, just the only thing that you can do is try your best to just not let it happen. Like,
Yep.
if you feel that it's about to happen,
Yep.
get up.
Yep.
Get up. Get up. Get the fuck away. The thing is, right? What's that old saying, right? Like, actions speak louder than words.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So,
And that's what I'm trying to get at, is like, I would like to be able, for my own personal, not for my image. I want to clarify this. I'd like to be able to separate all that dumb shit that I did from now, because that's not, I feel like that's kind of how it's coming off a little bit. That's not what I mean. More so what I mean is that, like, I want for myself to be able to reflect upon all of this and look at it as a turning point where I put my foot down and said, you know what, like, enough is enough. I'm done doing this to myself. Like, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. And that's what I mean. Like, I deserve better than than the situations that I put myself in. I deserve better than to fucking have to go on the internet and apologize for the fucking 5th time for having an outburst. Like, I deserve to be able to do better for myself than that. And the people around me deserve it too. And that's really what I mean, is that, like, it's time for that. Like, it's not going to be words anymore. And that's why I'm not making videos talking about the ways that I'm going to change and this and that. Like, I'm just doing it. I'm just trying my best to just do it. So yeah, but yeah,
it just, your actions are going to define who you are. You know what I mean? So if you're a shit.
Someone said petting himself on the back so much, actions, Pyro, not words. No, I get that, but I needed these words for myself. And, like, we don't always say things for other people, you know? Like, as I explained not that long before this in the video, my self-image, my confidence has really taken a hit. Like, things have not been going well for me. So, like, I have to give myself some kind of positive support, some kind of, like, positive affirmation. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, like, crumble. Like, I have to give myself a break, because whether people understand or think about it or not, when I turn this computer off and I go out in my real life, I still think about these things all the time. Like, I still think about, you know, the drama on the internet. I think about how, you know, the people that I've lost as viewers or as whatever, even friends or as mods, because of the things that have happened. It's just like, I don't want to experience that anymore. I'm just done with it. And so I definitely understand the actions over words thing, but I also, like, you know, have to be able to, like, I try to have a positive outlook. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say.
Shit person, like, saying nice things, you know, you're still going to continue to be a shit person, right?
Yep.
So, like,
that's the thing that's so fucked up and annoying is, dude, because I've, like, I like to think that generally, action-wise, I feel like my actions to other people, I feel like I'm normally like a pretty nice person. It's the things that I say. It's all the dumb bullshit that I say. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I just say dumb. I just spit bleh. I just spit venom. It's fucking stupid. And it's like a snowball.
I mean this a lot, man, because like Pyro, when he's chill, when I met him, you know, like this vid, a couple of his other vids I watched, they're good. It's fine. Like it's good. But it's just,
and that's how, and it's frustrating because I feel like that's how I am 90% of the time, 95% of the time. And I'm just such a dumbass about when and where I have let my frustration get the better of me. And just doing it on camera is just it's just so stupid. Like, all of my fucking worst moments are on camera. All of them. Like, there's nothing like, it's all fucking there. So it's just it's tough. It's tough. And but you can't, you know, but it doesn't matter, right? Like it matters, but the other 5%, the other 10% is still there, right? And that's what you have to come back to, right? It's like, but you still do act like that sometimes. You do that. So you got to be, and so I make that point to try to illustrate that I'm not meaning to disregard the 5%, the 10%, that stuff, because it is important. If that 5%, 10% is impactful, as it tends to be, then it's important. And unfortunately, you know, if 10% of my behavior is going to dictate 70% of my image, I got to be able to figure out that 10% of my behavior, right? It shouldn't be that fucking hard. It's not even a large percentage of the way that I act generally. But when it does happen, it's extreme, right? And that's where it's like, I gotta figure that out. I gotta rein it in.
Over time, I learned that people like, you know, over the years, right? I had the same people coming back, you know, and
for people also that like think that like that, you know, they unfollow and go on another stream and I just like forget them. That's not true. I don't think like so many of the names, even names that I've seen in like stream today, like I recognize when when people come back. Like I'm pretty good at remembering names. Like I'm good at remembering who's followed before and who hasn't. And I guess I say that because like, I don't know, I do remember you. It is important to me, like who you are, and like, I don't know, it is important to me. So I don't know, when I see some people that like I know were following before and then we're gone for a bit and then maybe followed back, like I really appreciate you guys give me another chance and being here.
I was like, wow, you know,
unless the name has changed like mine, right?
They really just like hanging out with me.
Thanks,
really. And then so I learned, right?
And that's so, and also I don't know if you guys I don't know if you guys know, I completely cleared my ban list. So anyone that got banned by anybody for, you know, any type of assault or anything that got flung during any of this shit, everybody is unbanned, like everyone. So, and I just felt like if I was going to ask for people to give me a chance to like improve that, or to try it worded a different way, then why not do the same? And like I said before, there's so many names in his chat that I can literally individually identify as someone that's been in the chat before, you know? It's not like there's so many, the cross-pollination, that's what I call it, it's there.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, man, is that, you know, your actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that's.
Yes. I know. I definitely know. And I think that's where like the videos when I try to talk about ADHD and stuff, that is where they did not land, because it came across as that like I was trying to basically say like, oh, you know, well, I do these things because I have this behavioral disorder and not because I have a hard time controlling it and that's my responsibility and my actions are my own. But, oh, it's, you know, and I think that just gave this really big impression that I was just trying to like pawn it off on like a mental health issue, and that's definitely not what I was trying to do. But like, I also don't want to understate that it is important and that it does affect me like very recognizably. But is it the reason? Is it an excuse? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's cliche, yes, but they do. It's true, because you know you can look at other
I hate this guy. I hope you washed your shoulder at the fan fest. Shut up.
streamers, man, and you look at them, and you know, or you look at, it's not even.
I'm pretty sure I
streamers,
saw
it's
you
people
in
general,
his
right?
chat.
You just look at people in general, and they're like overly nice, you know, or they lie, or they think that they're, you know, super sneaky and shit like that, and. Hey, these.
Sorry,
You
I
know,
want to
but-
listen to
but
this. This is important, chat.
No.
He's trying to make the point, and I completely agree with him, and it's important that I'm serious. I want to pay attention to this part. Okay, stop posting bird cocks.
They're shitting on you behind your back. You know that they wouldn't help you out of a burning building. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just know these, you know, but that's not how they want to portray themselves. You know what I mean? That's not how they it doesn't line up with the things that they say.
And I would like to say that I believe anyway that for me that I try to be extremely mindful. I try anyway to not come off as though I'm trying to just preserve self preserve like my image. You know, I can't get the words out, but I do not, it's not about that. I genuinely want to change and be a better person. I want to get a hold of my fucking behavior and my anger. I want to be a better friend, a better partner, a better brother. I genuinely want that, okay? It's not an image thing. It has nothing to do with that. Like, I just don't understand. For me, philosophically, I don't understand. I derive purpose in life from trying to improve things. And if that means improving myself in my behavior and stuff like that, then that's what I'm going to pursue. It doesn't matter. So like, and that's, I don't know, it's why I just am as honest as possible with you guys, and just, I have these discussions on stream because I'm not trying to hide anything, and I'm trying to show you, I don't know. I'm just over explaining myself, but yeah, I am always like weary of giving off that impression that it's about, you know, oh, I just don't want people to think I'm an asshole, but I'm just still going to be an asshole. Like, no, I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be perceived as an asshole because I don't want to be a fucking asshole. Like, it's not that complex.
Because because people lie and shit. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that, like,
You got to do it, not say it.
This is, you know, to a certain extent, I think that people, they can be forgiven or they can change, you know, and I definitely think it's possible. And I think depending on what type of content creator you want to be, how serious you want to take it, you're gonna have to think about the bigger picture.
Yep.
Like, you're gonna have to, like, as a content creator, if you wanna do this full time, you know, you need to think about the bigger picture. You need to think about that this is not a sprint. You know, this is oh my fucking God, dude.
That's a really good way to put it. And I think that since like the explosion in popularity of my channel, since I came to 14, like, I think in a lot of ways it really put me into the mindset of like being in a sprint. And like, I was meant to arrive somewhere. Like, there was a finish line somewhere, and I just kept running and running and running, and I just got tired, and there wasn't a finish line, like, and I forgot, you know, it was a turtle in the hair kind of situation. I forgot that you gotta keep going, and I just I burned out. This is, like I said, this is the most important photo to me, and
Oh, that's nice, man.
Was going down because I wasn't doing great mentally myself and needed to just get away.
It's an important photo for me
Yeah.
too.
I've been keeping an
It
eye on
is.
these past few weeks, and I am really proud of how you've grown in that time. Ash.
Thanks, Ash. I appreciate that, man.
You know
Thank
what's,
for the 15 months
you know
resub.
what's,
Welcome
dude,
back.
you know what's crazy, man? You know what's crazy about this, dude? Is that the thing between me and Pyro, like, one, it should have never happened.
It's
It should have
fine,
never
idiot.
happened because he was mad at me for something that I agreed with him on.
That's actually true. Ah, that's so painfully fucking true. Just goes to show the destructive power of a misunderstanding, dude. And when you jump to conclusions about people and what they mean, like how fucking destructive that can be. And that's exactly what happened, where like I misunderstood what he was saying, kind of like made assumptions about him as a person, and then it just went off, dude. It was so stupid.
He was just so mad that he didn't see that I was agreeing with the same shit. So it's like,
That's true.
the entire drama series shouldn't have even happened. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have even have happened.
Next time, let me put it this way. If I'm ever watching a video that gets me a little butt hurt, you
Okay.
know, like some chair shit.
All right.
So if that
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
that ever happens to me,
Okay.
what I need to do is I need to not react live on stream.
Okay. Okay. That's a good first. Okay. That's a good first one. Okay.
I need to turn it off.
Okay.
And if
okay.
I have an issue with it, I need to send someone a personal message
Okay.
about it. What a concept. So that's what I'll plan to do going forward. Just because I just don't.
That's a good start.
I just don't think.
No, seriously.
I'm not even.
It
I
is.
just don't think I'm even built for that type of. And I also think that when you go to BlizzCon, I think, or not BlizzCon, FanFest, I think you start to realize how many people, in ice and what you just said, a lot of people don't have any idea that any of this even happened. And I think that it's also important to remember that there are.
I'm more mad at him for comparing BlizzCon to FanFest. than I am for the whole chair incident.
Oh, fuck. No, dude. Oh, God. He didn't even actually hear me compare them. Oh, no. Yo, okay, yo. BlizzCon. Wait, what BlizzCon? What BlizzCon? What sword? What BlizzCon?
Yeah, man, that's cool. That's cool. It was. I mean, it was cool to meet him, man. It really was. It was cool to meet him, and this fan fest was, you know, honestly, man, this fan fest was one of, if not the best weeks of my life, man. That's.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Even though I missed the second day and I was like fucked up, I actually would agree. I got to go to Vegas with my brother for his birthday, for FanFest for the first time, get to meet all these people for the first time. You know, like it's up there, dude. It's up there. I didn't get fest flu, no. Thankfully, no. To be honest, a good drama end where you both made up. And I'm serious. Like, I'd like to play sometime. No rush, but it'd be cool.
It's crazy, man. It really is. I'm a sucker for happy endings, and I really don't like it when people have issues with me, man, because I'm not trying to go out of my way to have issues with anybody. But it's just who I am, that when I have a problem or when I have something on my mind, I'm just going to say it.
Yep.
I'm going to say it.
I think we both do that. I just think Xeems thinks about it more before he says it. I think that's one of the biggest differences between he and I, frankly. He just thinks more before the words come out. Well, that was nice. I think that was definitely worth watching. A little bit longer than I was expecting, but yeah, I appreciate his honesty and his willingness to be like, hey, it's good that you're giving yourself kind of that self motivation, but still actions speak louder than words, right? And you can say these things, but you need to carry it out. And he's completely right. And that's what I want to do. That's what I plan to do. That's what I have been already implementing over the months. If, you know, for the people that are watching consistently, I think you guys have seen that. Slip-ups do happen, but I don't think I've raged at someone in my chat in... Dude, it's been a long time. It's been a while. Oh, is this where he puts the cloak on? Oh my god. I don't know why I was ever scared about meeting this guy. This guy's a fucking nerd, dude. What am I watching, bro? What the fuck?
Dude, look at Pyro's face. He's like, I can't believe you just like, dude. cringing, okay?
Holy shit. I almost died. Oh fuck, that's hilarious.